RVBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great entertainment video blogs, plus tons more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 8:23 in the evening, Berwick, Massachusetts. It's Monday, May 15th, 2017, third and final video blog of the night. It's about 53 degrees out in Berwick, Massachusetts, under partly cloudy skies. The sun is already down. Tomorrow starts to warm up. Tomorrow's high temperatures about 72. Perfect weather. Wednesday is going to be in the 80s. A little more humid. Thursday could reach 90 in some areas, hot and humid, but a chance of a thunder shower. Then for the rest of the week, reverting back to normal temperatures, which this time of year is around 68, 69 degrees. But it's better than being stuck in the same weather pattern for the past 4 weeks or so. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Beginning next year, the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to have a logo of the Goodyear logo on their uniforms. Next year, the NBA is starting to have teams put logos on their uniforms for corporate ads to get more money. And WWE superstar Braun Strowman is going to be out 6 months because he had reconstructed elbow surgery. And that's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in the flash for my third and final video blog of the night, which will be about the WWE House Show card results from January 23rd, 1989. But first, hear this. Tomorrow on RVBN, 3 more video blogs for your entertainment. First video blog will be about my personality profile. Tomorrow's personality profile will be about former Major League Baseball pitcher Gorman Thomas. Second video blog of the subject of the day is my take on why having either a 401k plan or IRA is important. And the third and final video blog subject of the night will be about the WWE House Show card review from Madison Square Garden on 2/20/89, February 20th, 1989. I am back. My third and final video blog subject tonight is the WWE House Show card review from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, on January 23rd, 1989, which the main event was the Big Boss Man facing off against Hulk Hogan, plus other exciting matches on this card. It was televised live on the MSG Network, called by Rod Trongard and His Lordship, Lord Alfred Hayes. The first match was Sam Houston substituting for Rick Martel, facing off against dangerous Danny Davis. This was, a decent opener. Sam Houston and Danny Davis had a feud in WWE like 1987, early 1988, and Sam Houston delivered the Bulldog to dangerous Danny Davis for the 1, 2, 3. This is Davis's last match as a wrestler in Madison Square Garden. Soon he would be reinstated as a referee. The next match was Mr. Perfect facing off against Brutus the Barber Beefcake. This was a back and forth match until Outlaw Ron Bass interfered and Beefcake was chasing him out. But Mr. Perfect gives the double axe handle to the Barber, and the Barber the referee counts the Barber out of the ring at 10, meaning Mr. Perfect wins this match. The next match is Jose Estrada against Tim Horner. This was another back and forth match. Ending had Tim Horner beat Jose Estrada with the bridge for the 1, 2, 3. The next match was the Honky Tonk Man with the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, in his corner, facing off against Bret the Hitman Hart. And this was an awesome match, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Both wrestlers went out of the ring, and the referee counted them out to 10, so it was a double count out. The next match was the Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, facing off against the Brainbusters, Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson, who were making the Madison Square Garden debut. This was a 16-minute match, an awesome back and forth match. Ending had Tully Marty Jannetty try for a slam on Blanchard, but Arn Anderson held Marty's feet down, and Tully Blanchard counts to the referee counts 1, 2, 3. And the Brainbusters win their debut at Madison Square Garden. The next match was Hillbilly Jim facing off against Ravishing Rick Rude. And this match was a decent match. Hillbilly gave it all it got for him. Was he basically a jobber to the stars at this point? Ravishing Rick Rude beats him with the Rude Awakening for the 1, 2, 3. The next match was the Mighty Hercules facing off against the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, with Virgil in his corner. This was a continuation of their long-running feud, and it was an awesome match. Ending had Ted DiBiase pin Hercules with his feet on the rope, but the referee saw the feet on the rope after the 3 count, and then he reversed the decision. Ted DiBiase gets mad, and then Ted DiBiase and Virgil beat up on Hercules, but Ted DiBiase tries to clothesline Hercules, but he accidentally clotheslines Virgil, and Hercules comes out, beats both of them in, and he waves his chain. The Hercules-Ted DiBiase feud was kind of underrated in my opinion in 1988 and 1989. It didn't really get a big blow off at WrestleMania 5, which it should have. It was buried got a blow off at the main event. The next match was Tito Santana Arriba facing off against Outlaw Ron Bass. This was a big back and forth match. Basically, Ron Bass was on his way out of the WWE. Then came Brutus Beefcake, and Bass was going to try to fight Beefcake, but Beefcake punches him, throws him back out of the ring, and then Tito Santana rolls up. Tito Santana rolls up Outlaw Ron Bass for the 1, 2, 3. A win by Tito Santana at this time period, because he was basically transitioning to becoming a jobber to the stars. And then the main event, it was the Big Boss Man with the Doctor of Style Slick in his corner facing off against Hulk Hogan. And it was a grudge match, typical Hogan match where the heel gets control most of the match, but Hulk's up. Ending had the match. Slick try to interfere behind the referee's back, but then the Hulkster steals Big Boss Man's billy club, and he's trying to use it, but the referees gets shoved by Hulk Hogan. You don't touch any WWE referee. That's an automatic disqualification. Afterwards, Hogan goes to town on the Big Boss Man and locks up the Doctor of Style Slick on the ropes, and he gets cheered by, and Hogan does his posing afterwards. And this Madison Square Garden house show card was an average one at best. And that's about it on that. I'll be back tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 3 more video blogs coming your way. And keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Wally Roseblood, WCCO, rocks and his nice legs. Elizabeth Hart's so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome, Amy. Lynn Church of WPIH channel, I love New York, such fucking cougars. Got the best legs in New York City, by now. Bob Gibbs of BC11 has sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Lynn Claire of WHGH channel 7, Boston's awesome. Got the best legs in Boston, and Lisa Bell of WKMG News 6 Orlando, Florida, has the 4th best legs in Orlando, Florida, and it's the best cute leggy brunette in Orlando.